Yeah, behind every silence, there is a story yearning to be told. For too long, women's voices have been muffled, their struggles hidden, and their triumphs overlooked. But what if we could unlock the power of their stories? What if we could amplify their voices and unleash a wave of positive change? With Sheroes Space, on this maiden edition, I am thrilled to introduce to you our esteemed guest. She is a legal luminary, distinguished politician, and at the moment, a member of the Ekiti State House of Assembly representing Ilejemeje constituency. Her impressive track record, dedication to justice, and passion for empowering women make her the perfect guest to kickstart this journey. Welcome with me, Honorable Barrister Iyabo Fakunle Okieimen. We're happy to have you on this space.
My dearly beloved sister, I'm equally very, very happy to be here, especially at this maiden edition
Yes,
of
maiden
Sheroes Space.
edition. Yes, we're so honored to have you, our dear barrister. Yes, before we move to business, there's this question I've told myself I was going to ask you. You've actually given so many keynote addresses, you've been in so many places, giving speeches, talking to people, making an impact all over the world. But then, anytime I see you, there's this your complexion, black and glittering, shining, and all of that. What is the secret, ma'am?
Well, I'll just tell you that there's no secret. The secret is contentment.
Contentment.
The secret is contentment. I remember when I was younger, when I was, having my youth service I had my youth service in Aba. It was Imo State then. Abia State hadn't been created. And in that part of the country, they don't usually have dark complexion people. Most of them are fair in
Light
complexion.
in complexion.
So when I remember when I go to the open market or anywhere in any public space, I'll just be hearing Blackie, Blackie Bim, Blackie Bim. Some of them will walk up to me that please don't touch this color. Please
Okay.
don't touch this color. And even before then, when I was in the university, I don't even have the time. Neither have I ever desired to be lighter in complexion.
Wow.
So that was why I said at the first instance that number one is contentment.
Contentment.
I am happy with my complexion. I am contented with it, and even sometimes I will have my bath. I will not even rub any cream.
Wow. Wow.
I bathe like a man. My bathing period is not more than 5 to 10 minutes. I'm out of the bathroom. So I don't have time to now be mixing cream together and be say, no. I thank God for this complexion and I'm happy with it.
Wow. That's great. So good to hear. All right, now let's delve to business. Now, can we know more about Barrister Iyabo Fakunle Okieimen?
Thank you very much, Funke. Like you have rightly said at the intro, you've told the people out there my name, and I'm married to a wonderful man from Edo State. That is where Okieimen came from. My maiden name is Fakunle.
Right.
I'm from Iye Ekiti in Ilejemeje local government. And you might find it a bit funny. I was born in Ibadan. My parents were living in Ibadan. And when I was 11 years old, myself alongside some of my siblings, or let me say my father's children, not my siblings, not from the same mother.
Okay.
My father had 3 wives.
Okay.
My step brothers and sisters. So we were transported to Ekiti State.
Wow.
So since I was 11 years old, I've been living in Ekiti.
Ekiti.
So I had my primary six in Ekiti, in Iyedia.
Yeah.
And from forms 1 to 5 from Ekiti, Ileyemeje Community High School. And I proceeded to Ekiti State University, then Ondo State University. I had my first degree between the years 1986 to 1990 in sociology. Then I had always wanted to be a lawyer.
Wow.
But jam and all those visits of life,
Jamming.
the jam will jam you, and by the time you settle for one course, you just forget all about law, no law. So I finished that first degree, and then I went to youth service, like I said earlier, 1991. So between 1992 and 1996, I was in one, working in one company or the other in Lagos. Then 1996, I got married to my husband.
Wow.
And then I had my children. During the time I was rearing my children, I was at home. My husband, wanted me to stay at home,
take care of the children.
to take care of the children. So when my son was around 9 years old or thereabout, I just came home. I came to Ekiti, to Iye, my town there, and everywhere was agog. What's
going
happening?
on?
And they said, when people are warming up for election, there will be this palpable, energy. Thank you, all over the place. Say, and my half sister, one of my half sister, now told me that, it is this party, they are warming up for their primaries and all that, and she now said, auntie, my sister, in Yoruba, you call your sister auntie me, come and try this thing now. And with the goodwill that we have, our father being the KBC, of our town there, and he brought a lot of development into that our locality. That we have a lot of goodwill. Come and try this thing. People love our daddy, and they will vote for you. This, I said, wait, let me tell my husband. Let me pray about it. And before then, I just believe that was an answer to prayers. I had already, I've always, loved to help people. I've always loved to assist, especially people that are downtrodden, people that are, indigent and all that. And I was attending the Star Christian Center then, and I was sufficiently close to our pastor, Reverend Sam Adeyemi. And he said something one day that I head on to. He said that if you want to help people, if you want to assist people, the fastest avenue to impact a large number of people at the same time is through politics. And that came back to me and said, well, and he's always letting us know that anything you do, like you now, this work you do is your calling. It is not everybody that holds a microphone in a church that is a minister. You are a minister where you are. So anywhere you go to, anywhere you are able to impact and to influence people, that is your calling. That's your ministry. And I said, wow, probably this is what God has been, leading me to all my life. And that was, in a nutshell, that was how I entered into politics. And that was in the year 2006. So I started, I went and told our dad, he said, all the things I have done for this community, all the help I have rendered, all my sacrifice, perhaps if any of my children wants to go into politics, this might be a way that God wants to recompense me. And I said, you have my blessing, go ahead. And here we are today, to the glory of God. I started as a senior special assistant to the then Governor Shegun Oni. Then after some time, I crossed to join Dr. John Kayode Fayemi. I started also with senior special assistant, but about 2 years into his into his
Administration.
administration to the first. No, I joined him towards the tail end of
All
his
right.
first administration.
Okay.
And anybody that was in Ekiti then will know what happened. Governor Ayodele Fayose came and he wanted to go for a second term here, Dr. John can't find me, but Governor Fayose won the election, and all of us were in the wilderness, so to say, for 4 years. And that was when I had the opportunity to go back to study law.
Fantastic.
I was in class with children that are my daughter's age mates. But I endured. I said, instead of going back to Lagos or instead of just roaming the streets, let me just put this time
value
for to a good use. And I went back to school. And God was so merciful. Throughout those 4 years, there was no strike, nothing. I went to Ekiti State University and I finished, in record time. I went to the Nigerian Law School, Lagos campus, and to the glory of God, I was called to the Nigerian Bar when I was 50 years old.
Wow. Amazing.
So that is my story. Wow. So when Governor Fayose finished and Governor John Kadefayemi came back for second term, we started it together again. I was appointed as SSA. But 2 years into the second term, he wanted to reshuffle his cabinet, and they were looking for women that could, be in one position, yes, or the other. And I was considered, and he appointed me as honorable commissioner.
Based on your antecedents, your achievements,
and the grace of God.
Wow.
And after that one, he wanted me to continue, and I was encouraged to vie for this current position as a member of the State House of Assembly, and we contested the election, and I won, and here we are today.
Wow, to the glory of God. Now, looking at your impressive profile, one could see you have a passionate drive for politics. What's your motivation?
Well, like I have said it, my number one motivation is the people.
The people.
The people. The people, especially the less privileged. I'm just passionate about making the dividend of democracy spread, get to the common man, a man that doesn't have a voice, that the voice cannot even reach where,
reach above the ceiling.
Above the ceiling, grassroots, go to the grassroots, be a grassroots politician. The little I'm able to get up there, I bring it down.
So the people. All right. Okay. I must say that your achievement of being called to Barr at 50 is truly amazing, considering the fact that many would have given up studying. But then, how were you able to balance your political space and academic life, especially with the demands of the law school?
Well, first of all, and this is a clarion call to our men folk out there. First of all, I would like to, after giving glory to God Almighty for His grace and His enablement, I would like to give my husband a big kudos. Like I said earlier, he was he was and he still lives in Lagos, and that was even the reason why I made sure that I went to the Lagos campus, so that at least I could be nearer home. And even before going to the law school and all that, I have been here. Like I told you, I started my politics in 2006. And politics is not something, it's not a venture that you can say, okay, I am coming, just be doing it. Let me go and Ekiti man sọ pé ìṣòṣèlú ìdè ni. So you have to put your eyes there. So most of the time, I am here and it's there. It gave me the freedom. It gave me the support. It gave me the opportunity to grow. It gave me the opportunity to experiment. It gave me the opportunity to try my hands, to pursue my dreams. And I thank God for His life.
Great.
I thank God for His life. So, His support
Mm.
made the journey very, very easy. He's there, I am here. He has gone through a lot. Most times our children are grown, they're also out of the house. He's just there by himself, fending for himself, and I'm here. And it's because he allowed me. That was why I've been able to make this progress in my career.
Wow, I want to say a very big thank you to him. That's a kind of man, husband, that we call the real man. Thank you very much. Okay, did you ever see politics, yourself in politics while growing up?
Well, I told you that our father was the KBC of our place.
Yes.
And what is more political than being a KBC?
Daughter.
Yes.
Princess.
Than a princess. I see people coming, go out, settle their differences, they will fight over land. Husband and wife will even fight. Sometimes they will come, drag themselves to the palace, and all manner of things. We receive visitors from outside our locality. Yeah. It goes out to fight for the people. It was during his time that our community got electricity, got pipe-borne water. Wow. It was through his,
that's great.
His efforts. So he was a man that had the interest of his people at heart. I was still saying this one when we were praying. If you attend redeem our open heaven today, we'll pray for elders. And I said, when they talked about legacy, I said I enjoy the legacy of my parents. Even this last election that we had just 2 years ago, when I went out to campaign, some people will say, because of your father, I will vote for you.
Wow.
Then I remember, when we were in school, when I was in Ado-Ekiti, probably sometimes it will want to pick us when we finish maybe a semester to our town. When we are going, there are no bad good roads like this at that time.
Wow.
When he sees people coming from the farm, he will stop. He will tell his driver, stop, pick them. Some of them will say, no, Kabiyesi, my body is dirty. Go. No. Come inside. Even some of them will sit on his lap.
Wow.
to the town. So because of that, I can say it has become inborn. It has become an innate thing for me to love to tend to people.
Wow, good. Now it's interesting to note that you pioneered the use of sign language on television for government programs and initiative monthly welfare and fund for the aged in Ekiti State. Now, are these gestures targeted towards an ambition you probably might be nursing?
My darling sister, see, myself, anything I do, I don't do it with an ulterior motive. Like I told you, I have this innate passion to make people's lives better. During that time, like I told you, my very first appointment in the government as a politician was SSA, and it was Senior Special Assistant on Social Welfare.
Social welfare.
So this social welfare thing has been divided to so many parts now, but during our time, it was just the Minister of Women Affairs and me as a social welfare SSA.
Okay.
So I know that under social welfare, when you talk about welfare, it is mostly targeted at the indigent. It is targeted at the less privileged in the society. So I said, it is unfair. When the news is being broadcast, these people, how would the people that are visually impaired, how do they know what they hear? But people that have ear impairment, how do they get to learn of what is going on around them? So I sold the idea to the governor and he bought it.
Wow.
And fortunately enough, we have teachers that are that know that are training. So it was just easy for us to do that. Then that time it was I was the one that started, the welfare package for the aged by giving them a stipend of 5,000 naira every month. We had a database, and we did it. And I think we did it just once or twice before that government folded up.
Okay.
So I can boldly say that I was the pioneer in that area.
Yes. Now, in a world where women's voices are often not considered, and where women seem to envy one another rather than support each other, you seem different. You seem so different. Looking at your organization, which focuses on encouraging women in politics and more, would you say you have achieved so much in this direction?
Hmm. Well, my kind of heart and person uh, is a common belief, and as far as I'm concerned, I think it's a big lie when people come out and say women are their own
Enemies of themselves.
they're enemies of themselves. I don't agree, because I'm a Christian, and my Bible told me that as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Whatever you allow to enter your heart has entered your life, and it's working for me. I make bold to say it anywhere that I am, that women are my greatest assets. Because don't let we should not let's not even leave economical whatever, by the side. In politics, women are in the majority.
They are. We are.
When it is time to vote, you will see them all over the place. So how can you now do without that kind of population? You will do that at your own detriment. So I love my gender. I love women. And I don't feel threatened by anybody. It has happened to me before when I was younger, that an older female politician, victimized me. But I will never allow that to pass from me to people that are coming, in the next generation. Because I love it when I see, younger people aspiring to grow. And I've said it before, and I'm repeating it now. When I was preparing for this election that brought me to the House of Assembly, women were my highest donors. Women. I had a single man that gave me 4 million naira. Just one. And like that, 1 million, 2 million, like that.
Wow.
So I believe that when you are a woman, when you know how to maximize on what you have, you will get the result. You maximize on your friendship, on relationship, on relationship, network. We have women out there, that when they believe in you, they can do anything for you.
They go extra mile.
So I leverage on relationships. I leverage on the fact that my gender are the highest voters. Go and get your data. We are higher when it comes to voting.
We are.
Yeah.
We are always.
Always.
All right, then. Another issue I would like us to look at is we can't overlook the fact that some women who had the privilege to occupy leadership positions had betrayed the trust reposed in them. Don't you think this could affect other women with good intentions? And how can we correct the notion?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, all these things, they are just lies that have passed from generation to generation. When you gather 10 men, I am sorry, without casting any aspersion to the male gender, you can get nothing less than 5 out of them, that will want to be shady in one way or the other. But let's take the statistics. Number one, the number of women that are given opportunity to occupy positions, we are not many. And the moment just one makes a mistake,
They'll capitalize on it.
They will go to town and burn everywhere down and bring everywhere down. Yeah. They said they should give women opportunity. They should give them space. Look at what this one is doing. Even Jesus Christ, he had 12 disciples. One of them betrayed him. So out of every 12 disciples, there's always a Judas. So I am not absorbing the women folk that there are no bad eggs. There are. And but that does not mean that they should now use that one to stop other women from getting into position. No, that should not be it. We have countries. A country like Rwanda, about 68% are in the parliament and they are women. And they are go and check their GDP, go and check the economy of that country. It is growing because women are in the majority at the decision-making table. I make bold to say that because it is one of my philosophy, and it is true. A society is as strong as the women in it. When you empower the women in the society, when you strengthen them, you will see how everywhere will be bubbling. You will see how the economy will improve. So I don't subscribe to the fact that just because a woman or two here or there makes a mistake, then that has painted all the women in that gap. I will never agree.
All right, in case you're just viewing us, this is Sheroes Space. This is where we amplify the voices of the women. And I've been talking with Barrister Fakunle Iyabo Okieimen, a wonderful guest. All right, before we are actually wrapping up the show, but before we go, rising to stardom with numerous achievements of yours is definitely without some challenges. Can you share some of those challenges and how you surmounted them for other women to learn?
Well, one thing I would just like to tell our women out there is that please develop yourself. Make yourself better. Make your life better. We should stop being in the group of clappers and dancers.
Clappers.
Yes, and dancers. We should go an extra mile to develop ourselves. If you are a woman out there and probably your highest qualification is school certificate, and you already have your children and your children are grown, please go back to school. Go back to school, go and earn a degree. We can have a situation whereby you can have part-time. We have part-time studies all over the place. We have what they call a social what or a kwagba sandwich. When the normal school session is up, they take them in. Take your leave, go and study. I am not saying it's only by going to school that one can make it. Please don't get me wrong. But if you want to do politics, you want to practice politics like myself, and you want to get high up there, you need to improve yourself. You need to learn. You need to go to school. You need to have good certificates in your hands. That is what I would tell them. It was not easy for me going back to school. It was not easy for me sitting down with my children's age mates in class, especially when I went to law school. My sister. That was where I grew all the gray hair on my head. It was tough.
Wow.
It was not a tea party at all. But I thank God. Now, when you're introducing me, you address me as a barrister. Is that not enough for me? And I know that, you see, we might have leaders that don't really value education much. But it will not be all the time. Dr. John Karefayemi and his wife, they value people that have stuff. They have people that can hold their own. They value people that can express themselves. They have people that can rub shoulders with other women out there. So when they see talent, when they see quality, they value it. Like my dad used to say in those days to our people in my locality, they say, the education is not selling. He said, it wish it matter. When they are looking for commissioner for agriculture, They will not go to the village and say, because this Baba,
It's very good in the farm.
his farm is the biggest. They will go and look for BSc Agric. So go to school. Dare the odds. Stop procrastinating. Stop saying, I will do it tomorrow, I will do it next week, I will do it next month, I will do it next year. Take the bull, seize the bull by the horn and go after your goal. Don't say, I am too old. Don't say, my children will be reading the remaining.
Many women are fond of saying that.
Don't do that yourself. Don't limit yourself. And again, I want to speak to our men folk. Please, when you see when your wife aspires, please support them.
Please support.
Today, everything. When I was venturing into politics, I never thought I would get to this level. But today, my husband, my children, my entire family, they are enjoying the dividend of my struggles
of democracy.
Of this. So when your wife is good, when your wife gets elevated, when your wife gets
it rubs on
everybody. Even if you say you are a proud man, I cannot collect money from my wife, your children will get the money. When your child wants to go to school, it's the madam will say, please let my son go to a private uni or something like that. That will bring a lot of blessing to your family. Please be assured. And there's something I would quickly like to add.
Okay, please.
They say that when women that practice politics, they are harlots, they are prostitutes. It's a lie. It's a big lie. Any woman that wants to be wayward will be wayward, even if she's serving in a church. We have seen situations whereby principal will sexually harass the teachers. We have seen situations where lecturers will harass their female students. We have seen situations whereby bank managers will tell a teller that if you don't come to me to somewhere, you will not get promoted. So it is not limited to politics alone. Any woman that wants to be wayward will be wayward wherever he or she is. So don't say because they say politics, men in politics, they always say it is not. It's just an excuse. Please allow your women to grow.
Allow your women to grow. I love that. All right. I was actually about asking you to give your last short advice, and I see that you've actually put everything together. All right. Can we get a word of advice, encouragement for Sheroes Space? Do you like what we do?
Of course. Any venture that will promote a woman, even my Bible tells me that there is so much joy in heaven over one sinner that repents. Even if it is just one woman that will benefit from this, I love it. I salute you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. And I commend you greatly.
And
I want you to know that anytime you need me, I'm always at your service.
Thank you so much, Ma. All right, it seems we should be together on and on with our mama, but then we have to go. It is on this note we shall be matching the break on the program today. Sheroes Space, we have featured our mama, a barrister, Honorable Iyabo Fakunle Okieimen. Thank you so much for coming. Before we go,
for inviting me.
All right, Ma. Before we go, we have a token to present to you. And dear viewer, wherever you are, help us like, share, drop your comments. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook too, Sheroes Space, and we are together. All right, can we have the token of our love to
this is
honorable, our barrister.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
This is for you. Thank you very much. This is beautiful.
Thank you, ma.
Wow.
Your achievements, you inspire us, and then we just want to present just a token of our love to you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Mr.
We celebrate you today and every other day.
Thank you.